So I've recently come to the realization that if there's one thing that scares me in life more than anything else, it's mediocrity. Like the thought of living my life not the way I want to live it, and to just live a life that's unfulfilling and not fun, and then dying knowing that I didn't reach my full potential and knowing that I lived a life of mediocrity is genuinely terrifying to me. So let's talk about it. So it kind of seems to me nowadays that like mediocrity is just accepted, right? That mediocrity is now the standard, it's the norm. Like it feels like so many people don't actually expect anything out of you in life, right? You're just going to follow the normal path that everybody else does, and you're going to live the same life that everybody else has, even though you don't want the same things that 99% of people have. And I think that's a problem because like I said before, I don't want to be mediocre. I don't want to be average. And just the thought of living like a mediocre life, an average life, honestly scares me. Like, some people might not understand. Like, they might not understand why some of us are so ambitious, why some of us want to dream big, and why some of us want to work hard. Like, so many people just want to live their lives. Oh, I just want to play some video games, and I just want to eat some junk food, and I just want to watch my Netflix TV shows. But that's fine. You can have your fun. You can have your fun. But one thing I generally don't understand that much of my and probably your generation is plagued with is just like not being ambitious. Like, ambition is literally the driving force behind the success of so many ultra successful people. And like, I genuinely, I don't understand how a lot of people have no ambition. I genuinely don't. Like, if I did not have this YouTube channel, I genuinely do not know what I would spend my days doing. Like, sure, I'd be on self-improvement, I'd be doing good habits, but I've always, since a young age, needed a driving force, a goal to work towards to fill my days. Like, I pretty much just lived like a normal life, right? Until I was like 11, 12, and I don't know why, but I made it my goal to be a professional soccer player. And I think it's just because soccer was like the main thing in my life at that moment. And I just gravitated towards whatever I was doing the most, and that was soccer. And so I just said, you know what? I fucking love this shit. I really, really fucking love this shit. And so I'm going to try to, become better at it and become such a good player to the point that, I can make it pro. And just having that goal, having that ambition, no matter how ridiculous it can seem, just was such a good thing for me because it put me on a good path. It put me on the correct path of just driving and working towards your goals and striving for more, not being complacent and not striving for mediocrity. And so I genuinely don't know how people can live their lives without at least having a goal, right? Like, I'm not saying you have to become a multimillionaire and you have to become ultra super successful and you have to have 100 companies to be successful. Like, the thought of having no goal, no dream that pushes me to take actions every single day really scares me. Like, I genuinely don't know what my life would be if it weren't for self-improvement and if it weren't for having big goals. And so this is just a reminder that like ambition is truly, truly, truly the separating factor between people who succeed and people who fail. Like, I don't know why it is that I don't want what most people, I genuinely don't know. Like, maybe it's crippling insecurity, maybe it's like, yeah, just crippling insufficiency and insecurity, but I genuinely think that being ambitious and having that ambition push you to strive to work hard towards goals, and having ambition that pushes you to take right actions every single day is truly the right path in life. And without that ambition, you just settle for mediocrity. And we know that mediocrity is bad. We know we don't want to be mediocre. And if you want to strive for mediocrity, there probably isn't the channel for you. It really isn't, because I don't want to be mediocre. As the title of this video says, I do not want to be mediocre. And so if you also wish to, pursue something more, become a better version of yourself, and along that way, make more friends, learn more things, build a good physique, and become an overall successful person that can retire his family and that can find a good, loving wife, this is for you. Because those are the things I want, right? I want to make a fuck ton of money. I want to retire my parents. I want to take my dad to the 2026 final World Cup. I want to take my parents to a light festival in Thailand in a few years from now when I have enough money. I want to help young men with self-improvement. I want to make enough money so that my kids and my wife can have everything they want and they need. That's what, and I need you to have that same ambition, those same goals, so that those things push you to taking good actions. I don't want to be mediocre, and I don't think you do too. I hope this helped you, and I cannot wait to see the progress that you make. Take care, bye. Take care. By the way, you might want to stick around because I'm going to be releasing a product soon, and I'm sure you'll if you've watched all the way to this part of me, like just yapping at the end of the video, I think that product might be for you. So I hope this helped you, and I cannot wait to see the progress that you make. Love you, bro.